All right, thanks everyone, and welcome to Build Your Book. I have Liz Garrison here. Liz, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Liz. I'm a private practice massage therapist. I've been in business about 14 months, and I use a lot of text marketing for my existing clients.
Awesome. So we're gonna talk about text marketing and why you should do it, and well, why how Liz is doing it. And I guess we'll just kind of get started. So Liz, you talk about text marketing. Who exactly are you marketing to?
They're my existing clients. I'm marketing them by how I got them. So I get some of my clients from the Joint Chiropractic, which is a subscription-based chiropractic walk-in clinic. I get a lot of my clients from there. I get clients from a hospice agency, from an apartment complex, from Thervo.com, and I get them from ClassPass. And so I send different messages based on where I got them from. And I also have some full price clients that I got over the years. So I market to them separately.
So I know there's a lot of focus on marketing to getting new clients, to always getting new clients. What made you focus on the clients you already have?
It's a lot less expensive to bring in an existing client to come in an extra time than it is to go out on Facebook ads or Google ads and get somebody off the street.
Can you give us, when you say less expensive, can you give us more insight into that?
Well, since I do my text marketing through ApptHero, it doesn't cost me anything extra. I pay $25 for the scheduler, and that includes the text marketing. If I wanted to do text marketing another way, it costs about $50 or $60 a month for unlimited text marketing through another vendor. And I'd have to export my clients and then import them into the other service. This is really easy. And because my clients are right there, I just go in, I send out a blast for a particular tag, and I type in my message, my offer, and that's it. It goes out.
Awesome. So I know like a lot of when it comes to marketing, like some of the most important things are who you're marketing to and what you're offering them. So I'm just gonna ask, like, how does this work? Like, do you send text messages to everybody? Could you just like walk us through like what you do?
I'll send a message to my full price clients that'll be a reminder to drink water, or a reminder to book their monthly massage. ApptHero is really good about letting you do drip campaigns, which is, the last time they came in, how many days have passed, and I set up, if it's been 30 days, that it just alerts them and reminds them to book their next appointment for maintenance. It's been 90 days, then I may offer them an extra 15 minutes. Now, those are for full price clients. The ones from the Joint get a little bit of a discount from me, or they get offered a series at a discount. So I will offer them like a series of 5 45-minute treatments for like 20% off or something like that.
Okay, and so basically in your email, your text message is basically just an offer. So how well is it working?
I get a pretty good response out of my 500 clients. When I send out a blast and I send it to everybody by segment, I get about 3% back. I am experimenting with, people are talking about, well, if you did this manually and sent out individual text messages to everybody you have intake forms for, you get a better response. Well, we're testing that out, and I'm only getting about a 5% response. So it take me 2 days to send out 500 text messages. And really, I was telling you earlier, I would be better off sending out a text blast and going to drive for Uber Eats if I was looking for money, because it's just wearing out my knuckles.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Before I keep going, Don, do you have any questions for Liz?
Actually, no, not yet. I think it's a really cool concept of doing that. I actually use Massage Book, and so I'm still exploring the technology and what is available as far as being able to send out messages or automated messages. So this is actually really cool to hear about. So Thank you.
Yeah, awesome.
I did a lot of email marketing before, and it took me 2 or 3 hours to build a newsletter that would go out once a month. It was kind of a chore, building content and making it look nice and informative, and then to have an offer on it. And segmenting in MailChimp was a lot more complicated because you have to create your different lists for segments. It's a lot faster in ApptHero, and typing a 3-line text message is super fast.
And can you tell us, so you said you did email marketing. Have you seen like a difference between the response rates for text marketing and email marketing?
Text is better.
How much? Like, can you give us
Like,
like a number?
twice as nice. The newsletter, I'd put 3 hours into it, and I would get back like a 1.5% response. And in ApptHero, the text marketing takes less than 10 minutes, and I'm getting a 3% response.
Okay, that's
And
pretty
a
good.
faster response. It's not taking a full week and everyone opens it, everyone sees it. So my open rate on my email marketing, Daryl Turner even said was fantastic, that I have a 50% open rate, but the response just really wasn't there as compared to, the efficiency of sending out a text.
Right. And I think too, like most people, like when I get a text message, like I'm immediately looking at it. Whereas with email, you have, especially if you're using something like Gmail, you have the different tabs, like the promotion tab, and all of my stuff goes there, and I rarely open the promotion tab. Whereas with a text message, usually I at least look at it and give it some thought before moving forward. So that is a really good point. So let's take it kind of starting from scratch. Like how long you talked about segmenting your list. So do you just segment them based on price? Like are there any other criteria that you would
Basing
segment your
them
list?
based on referral source. If they're a referral from an existing client, if they're from the joint, if they're from one of the hospice agencies I work with, one of the apartment complexes I work with, or another chiropractor. And then I know basically what to offer them, because these people tend to behave the same. The joint loves memberships and packages. My full price clientele don't have any idea that I offer those because they're not on my website. The hospice agency responds really well to an extra 15 minutes or an upgrade of some kind, not necessarily a discount. The apartment complex always gets 20% off, so I don't give them additional discounts.
So
I
how
just
did you
pay.
yeah,
Now.
how did you find out that though? Like how did you know I'm gonna offer this to this person and this is gonna get the response I want, that to that person? Like what did you do to know exactly what to offer, which segment?
Part of it is a little bit of a graduate certificate in direct marketing, but the other part of it is just thinking about the way they came in. If they came in on a discount, they're probably going to respond to a discount. If they came in on a place where I offer additional 15 minutes or something, then that's what they respond to. My full price clients just respond to hearing from me in general.
So it's not really magic, it's really based on the original reason that they came to you and you just offer that back to them. So it's really straightforward.
Because if you go to one of the chiropractors that I have that doesn't take insurance, but they're pricier, I can get more money for those massages than I can someone from the joint that pays $79 for a weekly adjustment in a walk-in clinic. If it's a full service chiropractor, then they pay $100 for the visit. I can easily charge $100 for my hour.
And do you is there like a schedule? Like how do you know when to send? I guess is a
I would do better to make an annual marketing plan, and I haven't done that for 2020 yet. That's something that's on my to-do list, but there's been a lot of things on my to-do list. Right now, my March bookings aren't what they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing more marketing this month, but it's better if you plan that out in advance on like a calendar.
Okay. So again, I'm gonna pause a little bit. I know that we had someone new join. Michelle, do you have any questions for Liz that you would like to have answered, I should say?
No, not right now.
Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. All right. So now we're gonna kind of. So Liz mentioned that she's using Appointment Hero, and I don't want this to be just about Appointment Hero. So you mentioned some other texting software. Do you remember the names of those?
Text80, TXT80 is one of them. The top of my head, no, but if you search for them, some of them will offer like a free subscription, but it's only to send out 50 text messages a month. If you're just starting, I mean, by all means, but I had 50 clients in the first 6 weeks, way more than 50 clients the first 6 weeks that I was open. So it didn't really pan out. Then after that, it's like, I've seen a couple for $45 a month, but it was still limited to 1,000 text messages per month. If I sent out 2 text messages during the month, I would hit 1,000. Really, to get unlimited or a decent amount per month of text message you can send out, you're going to spend about $50 or $60.
And when you use these other services, or did you use these other services? That's the question I should ask.
I looked at them and then I contacted you about like making it super cheap.
Okay, cool. Because I mean, I see a lot of people talk about texting their clients, and a lot of people do it by hand. They either do it by hand, which I can only imagine would take a very long time, or they do use these other services, but then I'm assuming they have to upload their client list into it. So essentially, it would still take more time.
Mm-hmm. There's no way, when you load it up to a service like that, there's no way to do a drip campaign. You would have to constantly load your appointment dates per client to do that. And I didn't find a service that did that.
Can you explain what a drip campaign is and how that's useful? Like why you use it?
When Appointment Hero, you set up for a client, however many days after their last appointment, they get a certain message. Then so many more days go by and get a message. So the clients that I had today would get something tomorrow. They get something in 30 days, in 45 days, and 90 days. And you can set it up any way you want to do it. Those parameters aren't necessary. But it's just so that I'm not sending out a blast to everybody or everybody in a segment. I'm sending it out to an individual based on how long it's been since they were in here.
Right. And this, you know, what's funny is one of the interesting things is I was actually and like I meant, this is not about Appointment Hero, but I set up another client yesterday, and immediately today I noticed that she had 2 birthday texts sent out, right? And she didn't do anything; it just automatically sent out the birthday text. Can you talk about other types of text marketing that you've used? Not necessarily you're doing like the drip campaign, but just in general, like any reviews or any birthdays or anything like that.
For whatever reason, I get my reviews back out of Square. Like people get a Square receipt and leave a review that you can only see in Square. And I'd like to be able to just export those out, but I can't. Sorry, my phone is ringing. Let me turn it over. What was I saying? Yeah, the birthday text is nice. I'm just now loading in my birthdays to give them like an extra upgrade when they come in. If they want to add aromatherapy or foot scrub or something, there's going to be like a limited 2 or 3 choices that they can do for an upgrade for the, you know, something they book the month of their birthday. And it's nice that they get that. I don't have to go looking through everything to see whose birthday is today. The system already knows that. Other text marketing stuff that I do would be like a promotion for St. Patrick's Day, be a full price promotion. Just, you know, skip the green beer, go with a massage type of thing with no offer. And I can actually send that out to every single solid one of my clients. You can send something out to everyone. It doesn't have to be by segment.
Okay. That's awesome. So do you feel like, because somebody had this concern in the group, that's what I was, if you heard me scrolling, do you feel like you come off as pushy, or how do you deal with that?
Depends on how you word your text. You know, if you say you need a massage now, call now, that's a little bit pushy. But the one I sent today was, you know, this is Liz Garrison, the massage therapist. I'm just reaching out to you because I'm offering a March special. Would you be interested in coming in to see me during the month of March? And people are responding back, yes. You know, what do you have?
Oh, that's awesome. Would you be willing to share some templates of messages you've sent?
Sure.
You know, I know this is on the spot, so I didn't ask you this beforehand. So
I can post it.
okay, awesome. So I know this is running a little early, but we're almost coming to the end. So again, I'm gonna ask Don and Michelle, do you guys have any questions for Liz? If you don't, it's okay.
No, this is Dawn. I do not have any questions, but this is really good information that I hadn't really thought of, to be honest with you. And so I'm glad that we're getting together to discuss this type of marketing. And so it's really good for the industry overall. And as a fellow massage therapist, thank you very much, because I needed to know this information.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. Michelle, do you have any questions? I think she's on mute.
Yeah, I don't. Thank you.
She don't.
All
Okay.
right.
Thanks, Michelle. So before we end, Liz, do you have any words you wanna leave people with about text marketing?
Well, not to be afraid, because you work one-on-one with these people for an hour at a time. They consider you a little closer to them than maybe their dermatologist or their chiropractor or their dentist. So never feel shy about sending them a text. They're not going to get angry with you. The chances are they're going to respond or they're going to ignore. You know, they'll either respond and book an appointment, or they'll just keep it in mind for later. I have yet to have anyone ask me to stop text marketing them. I'm not sending stuff out every day. They maybe get 2 or 3 in a month.
Right. And the text, they can, they can reply and have them stop as well. So it's not like you can, you just keep sending and people, you're not spamming people, in other words. So yeah, so thanks for attending. Again, this is going to be available via replay. I'm excited to have Liz as the first guest on Build Your Book. It's a series to help massage therapists use technology to grow their massage business. So if there are no more questions, we're going to end here. Thank you guys for coming. And I look forward to seeing you on Friday, where we're going to be talking about our friend Groupon. So thanks, everyone.
All right. Thank you, Jason.